Shalom. Allah start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles, and elders of great millstone salutations to those for that this pushing the truth. On cause for comes earth out for the truth and sincerity. This I'm a one abad. Back again. Back when that's sitting. Just want to go into this article I ran into about the American, about the stock market, the future of it, what's gonna come about, eventually, like, the great crash, the great stock market crash that's ahead, and we are heading to that. Don't know if it's gonna be this year, this fall, or it's gonna be next, but just know that it's gonna happen. America, Babylon the Great, this system, this economy, ain't got too long for it completely crash down, and you can see it right now. You gotta see how things go right now with the economy, and things are completely like goods are constantly increasing, products and stuff like that, food prices and and so forth. Gas is kind of like up and down, but not like extremely high right now, but it can get to that point. But everything as right now, food prices, like your goods and stuff that you need, supplies and all that stuff is like going up. So, things are just, it's getting real tight, But eventually, like I say, what's gonna happen is, like I say, the dollar, the U.S. dollar, it really ain't worth nothing now. But eventually, like I said, once it fully crashes, it's gonna be the crash of all crashes. Stock market crash, everything just come tumbling down, and it's just gonna be no point of return. Nothing can help with getting the U.S. economy back going once it happens. I don't think that's gonna be the solution to the problem. Is the mark of the beast, which is the CHIP, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. So that's gonna be what's gonna be the solution to the problem, and that's ahead. It's coming. It's ahead. It's prophecy. It's gonna happen. Can't stop prophecy. So that's what's it's coming. Fastly approaching. But I'm gonna read this article, Yahoo, from Yahoo Finance. America is long overdue for a problem. Jim Rogers says next market crash would be the worst. So, he's like an insider guy. Jim Rogers says the next market crash would be the worst, man. So, like I was saying, when this stock market crash happened, when everything, once it goes down, and it's over with. The U.S. economy, everything here, the dollar, everything will be useless. The debit cards, all this stuff gonna be useless, man. It's gonna be over with. Like I said, the problem solution is gonna be you gotta take that MOTB, which is the RFID chip. If you don't take it, you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell. So once it happens, once the stock market crashes, once everything just the dollar fully crashes and so forth, you're gonna have all our anarchy. People gonna be losing their minds. It's gonna get real serious, real crazy out here, man. Once it happens, could it happen this fall? Possibly, because usually the stock market, once it really crashes, like fully crashes, like it crashed between September and October. You know, in history, you know, 1929, yeah, that stock market crash that happened in, I think that happened in October or September, I forgot. I know it's one of those months. And then in 2008, market crash happened in, I think, the first week of October or something like that, last week of September. I know it's like in between. It's between September and October. You know, if you go look it up, but I know like that's the pattern. It's between September and it's between September and October when the stock market crashes. So we heading into September. So we'll see how it goes. How the market goes, what happens. If it fully crashes out, then hey, so be it. You know, let's go. Let's get it. You know, enough is enough. America is done. This place is finished, man. You know, the thrill and all this stuff is fading out, man. You know, like I said, once it does happen, all hell gonna break loose. People gonna lose their mind. You know, it's gonna get real serious out here, man. But the only ones that gonna have a hedge of protection from the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, the only ones that gonna have a hedge of protection from the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites. Hopefully, I'm part of the righteous number, but hey, that's the ones that are gonna have the mercy and deliverance from the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai in these times going forward. So I'm gonna read some of this. In a recent interview with ET Now, Rogers expressed that he is extremely worried about what lies ahead. Go to read this. The U.S. has not had a problem since 2008, 2009. That's the longest in American history, he stated. America, therefore, the world is long overdue for a problem. With such a grim prediction, reassessing assets, all location may be at the forefront of the average investor mind. For Rogers, this means prioritizing cash. I have a lot of cash. The reason I have a lot of cash is because I expect the next sell-off to be the worst in my lifetime, because the debt has gone up by so very, very much everywhere. He said the rise in global debt, particularly in the U.S., supports his concerns. According to the latest fiscal data from the Department of Treasury, U.S. national debt now stands at $3.521 trillion. So, hey, there you go. So, this debt, keep going up, man, in the U.S. and so forth. And, eventually, like I say, it got to come to an end, right? It's got to come crashing, man. So that's what it's heading to. He said, it says a great concern. So like I said, eventually, that great crash is gonna come about, man. Scriptures talking about debt, and like I said, this debt that these Edomites, so-called white people that's in power, they in deep debt, and nothing, they can't get out of it, and like I said, eventually, like I said, these double Edomite so-called white people, the Lord Yahweh Shai, he gonna bring these devils down out of power. Their time is running out. They know they only got a short time to really try to implement, they wicked new world order agenda of trying to chip everybody, to try to be like the Most High, have full control of everybody. And then, like, he got the transhumanism, with the robots and all that. They pushing out, 2030 agenda, trying to depopulate the people on the earth, So they got a wicked agenda, but the Lord Yahweh Shai is not going to let them fully achieve it, because the Lord Yahweh Shai, when he turns and chairs to call your foes, he's going to bring these devils down, He's going to bring, he's going to bring his judgment down on the Edomites, man, So time is running out for the so-called white man, Esau Edomites, and they know it, They know that time of rulership is coming to an end, man. The apostles, The apostles and the elders of Brother Great Millstone, many Lord for years been saying this, and we are in those times now. And it's just a matter of time, but it's just happening, right? It's, in a day, right? In a day, and like I say, it can happen this year. I say that the market, the stock market crash can happen between now, September, October, that's that been the pattern. They've been the pattern for the last two, 1929 and 2008. So we'll see if it be this year, but just know that it's coming. It will come, and it's not tearing. So it seems like it's tearing, but it ain't. Everything is a weird Lord Yahweh Shai, His timing, His timing, But the men of the Lord, the apostles, the elder Great Millstone, if you pay attention to what's going on in prophecy, getting closer to this place, America just completely going downhill, man. Everything completely stopping. The power could go out, the grid could go out. Communication could go out. You wake up one day, phones ain't working, internet ain't working, ain't nothing working. Like I ain't talking about just a temporary power outage. I'm talking about you wake up, ain't nothing working. Everything's completely out. So, hey, like I say, ain't no storms or nothing happen, right? It just everything's communication just stops. One day you just wake up, hey. That's how you know that things are finna get crazy. It's going down. Ain't no point of return. I don't think I can say, just praise the Lord, y'all watching Shai, that you have mercy upon you. That goes to me first and foremost. Just hope to be part of righteous number to escape rapid judgment in these times going forward. But we get some scriptures going to about this. I'm going to Habakkuk 2 and 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe means destruction to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long to him that ladeth himself with thick clay? So woe means destruction. So the destruction of the so-called white man, Esau Edomites, you dealt with so-called white people, dealt with Edomites. They increase it, which is not theirs. They rape, rob, and murder. That's what they do. They take resources, from these other countries, They rape, robbed the Israelites, took the Israelites' goods and so forth, and gold and all that stuff. So these devils got a lot to pay for, man, They ain't gonna get away. So you so-called white people, you Edomites, you elites, you bankers and all that, y'all not gonna get away. Y'all think y'all slick. But the Lord Yahweh Shai, He sees all what you're doing. You're not gonna get away about it. You're not gonna get away from the judgment, Lord Yahweh Shai. You can try to escape, but you're not gonna escape. The future of you so-called white people, Esau Edomites, is slavery, hardcore slavery. Y'all gonna pay for everything y'all have done, man. What y'all doing to the food, the air, water, the rape, rob, the murder you done. The stealing, trying to be like the Most High, and so forth, man. All this wickedness that y'all promote and pushing, and y'all mocking the Most High, y'all watching the Shai, so forth. So y'all got a lot coming to y'all, devil. Edomites, y'all got a lot coming to y'all. Y'all not gonna get away. But don't go to the word clay, thick clay. So this is in the blue letter. And the word for that is
Strong's H 5671 Avteet.
It's apteet. So you go to where thick clay means weight of pledges, heavy debts. So that's what it is, it's weight of pledges, heavy debts. So heavy debts, man. So like I say, I read that the economy is 3.5. Make sure 21. 3.5. Make sure it was 35, not 3.5. I know I said 35.21 trillion. So that's how much debt America is in, and these double Edomites, they have a whole lot of debt, man. And like I said, they gotta pay for it, man. They think they're just gonna get away for what they, done and so forth. Not gonna get away from not paying their debt. They think they just gonna get away scot free with all the rape, rob, murder, and so forth they done. Taking what is not theirs. Being the wicked devils that they is. Think they're gonna get away, but they're not. Cause like I said, Lord Yahweh, he already had you devils, set up for, to be brought down, and like I said, then eventually be put into change and being hardcore. Y'all excuse me, y'all Edomites, gonna be doing hardcore slavery. Y'all gonna have the double cup of slavery. You're gonna have to drink all of it. You're gonna have to deal with it. Just like the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites dealt with slavery, during the times of y'all rulership, y'all gonna have to deal with the same thing. Under the rule of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites, starting with the Lord Yahweh, King David, the house of David, and the elect, Y'all devils gonna deal with everything what's coming y'all way, what y'all got coming to y'all. They'll be, that'll be a sight to see, seeing these devils, so-called white people, East Edomites, in chains, getting whipped, using your hands as tools to, clean up, whatever, ain't no goddamn, ain't gonna be, only time y'all gonna have a break is the Sabbath. Other than that, y'all gonna continue to work your ass off. None fucking stop. But go from there. Go to Zephaniah 1-10. I'm gonna end off with this. I ain't gonna make this too long. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh Basham, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hill. So like I said, this going to the stock market, So you had the stock market crash in 1929. Excuse me, this scripture going to about the stock market. So you had the stock market in 1929. Then you had the second one in 2008. And now this one coming up going to be the great crashing. The great crash, the crash of all crashes that these experts been warning, saying about for years. Just like the Apostle and Elder Brother Great Miss Long was saying for years. But it's getting closer and closer. And no deny that eventually it's going to come crashing down fast, man. Like I said, the dollar ain't gonna be worth shit. It already ain't worth nothing now because it's not backed by gold or silver. But like once it's like fully these debt notes, this fiat money, once it's completely just useless, these stores, however go about where you can't use it, the debit cards and all that stuff is gonna be done away with, man. And I mean, that means it's over with. It's over with. America, Babylon the Great, finna come down fast, gonna be going down quickly. It's going down now, but it's gonna be going down quickly once the money stops. All this stuff, be done away with. Stock market, all this stuff to be done, man. So we in those times going forward, man. So we'll see how things go between September and October. Could it all come down crashing this fall? We'll see. Fall of America, Babylon Great. You got the president election, the candidates is a joke for real. Both Trump and Cumbrella, both of them, it don't matter who gets in there. All hell is eventually gonna break loose anyway. Civil war is coming to civil war is at a head. So hey, we in those times, man. Hey, good, man. It'll be great times, ahead to see this place, America, Babylon Great, go down, man. Enough of this wicked place, man. I'm tired of it. And I know the Apostle Elson, brother, for years, the men of the Lord, the apostles for years, I know been waiting for this place, America, to be up out of here a long time ago. But we in those times right now going forward. So doesn't matter about just keeping the faith of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. Just hold on and keeping the fight, keep believing. On the goes for me, and just we in serious tough times, But like I said, only elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites going to hold on, keep the faith until the end, no matter what. So hopefully I'm part of Russian number 2, escape the wrath of judgment, Lord Yahweh Shine these times, So with that, I didn't want to make it too long. So again, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sister brothers, to the few Akwaf sisters that do listen, keep the faith. And Yahushua, keep fighting when they say Shalom.